Should religion influence legislation? According to the World Poll, predominantly Muslim countries are saying yes. And you'll be surprised to hear what Americans are thinking. I'm Yasmin Vasugian, and this is the Gallup World Poll. Whether we like it or not, religion plays a pivotal role in politics and daily life. Some argue that the church and state must remain divided, while others believe they are one and the same. There's two schools of thought at the forefront of this issue. Now that's Islamic law, known to a lot of people as Sharia, and the Bible. Gallup asked people in 6 predominantly Muslim countries if they believe Sharia must be a source of legislation, but not the only source. If we scan the list, you can see Iran had the highest percentage of people who believed it must be a source, but not the only source. Now close behind Iran was Indonesia with 54%. But interestingly, when the World Poll asked if Sharia should be the only source of legislation, Egypt came out on top with 67%. And Iran, which has a theocratic government, is only at 14%. Let's now switch gears. Gallup asked Americans if the Bible must be a source of legislation, but not the only source. And 46% of Americans said yes. But when we asked if it should be the only source, only 9% said yes. So the marriage of church and state is alive and well around the world. But does that mean a lot of these countries want a theocracy? No, in fact, according to our World Poll numbers, in some cases, the opposite is true. The World Poll asked respondents what the role of religious leaders should be in writing legislation. If we take a look at our list again, Turks are more likely than Americans to say that religious leaders should have no direct role. Now, for the most part, all the countries were in the majority, with the exception of Pakistan and the Palestinian territory. But 28% of Americans did say that religious officials should advise the government in drafting new legislation, only to be beat out by Indonesia and the Palestinian territory. I'm Yasmin Vasugian, and join us again to hear more voices from around the world.